Nigeria to impose travel ban on India, Brazil, and Turkey. Senate opens debate on insecurity. Anambra government imposes curfew on 6 communities. On entertainment, Wizkid and Tems score Billboard entry with Essence. Details of this and more after this break. I'm Benjamin Kaduri. Now the news in detail. The federal government plans to issue a travel advisory within the next 2 days on inbound flights from India, Brazil, and Turkey. This followed the escalation of new variants of COVID-19 virus in those countries. Head Technical Secretariat of the Presidential Steering Committee on COVID-19, Dr. Mukhtar Mohammed, said at a news conference in Abuja yesterday. He expressed concerns over the situation in India, which is a popular destination for medical tourists from Nigeria. A presidential steering committee also urged Nigerians to keep observing all the regulations and instructions already provided to keep safe from the infection of COVID-19, warning that the third wave of the pandemic, going by how it has been sweeping through other parts of the world, is lurking around to enter Nigeria, especially as the nation has already reopened its economy to the world. The federal government says it will make fire liability insurance on all public buildings compulsory. Comptroller General of the Federal Fire Service, Ibrahim Liman, made this known during a courtesy visit to the Chief Executive Officer of the National Insurance Commission, NICOM, in Abuja. He noted that there is a need for a public building to subscribe to the liability insurance policy for a public building to reduce losses in case of eventualities. In a communique signed by the Public Relations Officer of the service, Ugo Juan, the fire service boss said the two agencies resolved, amongst other things, to commence the enforcement of compulsory public building liability insurance across the country. The rising spate of insecurity in the country is being debated by the Senate. This followed a motion on a matter of urgent national importance moved by Senator Mohammed Sani Musa, representing Niger East. Senator Musa's motion urged the federal government to deploy troops and other security apparatus to immediately bring an end to the menace of insurgency and terrorism in Niger State and other parts of Nigeria. Hoodlums on Monday night attacked the Federal High Court in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State, burning some sections of the building. 2 security guards were also injured during the attack that was said to have occurred around 1 a.m. It was gathered that the hoodlums, who reportedly scaled the court perimeter fence to carry out the attack, used a petrol bomb to perpetrate the act. The court's library and security posts were badly torched. Meanwhile, a detachment of policemen with 3 patrol vehicles have been stationed at strategic positions within the court area. The police public relations officer in the state, Loveth Oda, confirmed the incident. She said the hoodlums came in large numbers and set a section of the court ablaze. Oda, however, said that firefighters quickly intervened and quenched the fire. Anambra State government has imposed a curfew on 6 communities in the state following an attack by gunmen on Monday. The communities are Igbariam, Aguleri, Umweri, Mteje, Akuzu, and Umunya. In a statement, the Secretary to Anambra State Government, Professor Solo Chukwulubelu, says the curfew, which started on Monday, 26th April 2021, is expected to last between 7 p.m. and 6 a.m. daily. Professor Chukwulubelu urged the people of Anambra State and other residents of the state living in the listed communities to obey the curfew order, as security personnel are on strict orders to enforce the curfew. Meanwhile, the Commissioner of Police in Anambra State, Monday Koyas, has ordered the immediate deployment of the command's operational and intelligence assets to identify and apprehend the armed men who violently attacked Ukbomachi village, Akuzu, in Oyi local government area of the state. The armed men invaded the village in the early hours of Monday with machetes and other dangerous weapons, killing 9 residents. Several others sustained injuries from the attack, with buildings and livestock destroyed. A statement by the spokesman of the command, DSP Ikenga Tochukwu, said that a crack team of police operatives of the command, led by an assistant commissioner of police, have visited the scene and conducted an on-the-spot assessment of the incident. He disclosed that normalcy has been restored to the area and adequate security emplaced to forestall any further occurrences. He also called for calm and asked for anyone with useful information that will enable the police and other security agencies to collaboratively bring the situation to a logical conclusion. The governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, and his Sokoto State counterpart, Aminu Tambuwal, have stressed the need for states to cooperate in tackling the menace of banditry and kidnapping. This is contained in a statement signed by Tambuwal's special advisor on media and publicity, Mohammed Bello, and issued to newsmen on Tuesday. El-Rufai commended Tambuwal's unwavering commitment to the pursuit of peace and security in all states, especially in the Northwest. He affirmed that governors of the 7 states in the Northwest have been working closely with President Muhammadu Buhari to bring an end to banditry and kidnapping in the zone. On his part, Tambuwal noted that the security challenges in the zone have become worrisome and a great source of concern to all of us. Internally displaced persons from the Abagana camp on Tuesday morning protested the recent killings by herdsmen. The protesting IDPs laid the corpses of the victims along the Makurdi-Lafia Federal Highway. The suspected herdsmen had, at the early hours of Tuesday, invaded Abagana IDP camp, killing 7 persons and injuring about 15 of them. Eyewitnesses' account revealed that the armed herdsmen stormed the IDP camp and started shooting at the people, killing 7 and leaving many others injured. The Benue State Governor, Samuel Ortom, during a visit to the scene of the protest, challenged President Muhammadu Buhari to rise up to the defense of vulnerable rural farming communities and internally displaced persons. Coming up in a moment on our entertainment news, Wizkid and Tems score Billboard entry with Essence. Details in a moment.
Announcement. The Edo State High Court, sitting in Benin City and presided over by Honorable Justice J.I. Archer by an enrolled order dated 20th April 2021, restrained parties in a pending suit between Pa Godwin A. Hato, the Ojonwe of Obenewebo community, and 5 others versus His Royal Highness Stephen Ovembuan, the Enoge of Ewomoma community, and others in suit number B/524/2020 in respect of the case of trespass to the land particularly described in a survey plan number JAO/ED/2013/C7, pending the hearing and determination of the motion filed by the claimants. By the said order, no one is expected to carry out any construction, building, or dealing with or doing anything whatsoever on any land within the said survey plan. Such further acts of trespass shall be viewed as contempt and shall be dealt with according to law. Members of the public are therefore advised to be wary of carrying on any work, especially within the land described herewith, pending the hearing of the motion filed by the said claimants. Signed, Pa Godwin A. Hato, the Ojonwe Obenewebo community, off Kilometer 9, Benin Saple Road, Ikpoba-Oha local government area of Edo State.
Welcome back. You're still on to Newsbreak on KU92.7 FM, Benin City. On entertainment, Wizkid's Essence, featuring Thames, has made a debut on the chart after 6 months of release on the week's Billboard's World Digital Song Sales. According to Wikipedia, the World Digital Song Sales Chart is a weekly record chart compiled by Nielsen SoundScan and published by Billboard magazine. The chart was established in 2010. It was one of 21 genre-specific song charts launched by Billboard that year and ranks the 25 best-selling digital singles in the world music genre. Billboard World Digital Song Sales Charts indexed the correlative popularity of a song, ranked from sales, streams, and airplay around the United States, updated every Tuesday. This is Thames' first entry and Wizkid's 22nd, fourth from the Made in Lagos album. However, the song debuted at number 14 on the chart. Essence debuted after 6 months of release, following the premiere of the visual. It was released as an album song on October the 30th, 2020. And lastly, Diversity's controversial routine on Britain's Got Talent, which provoked thousands of complaints, is up for the Must-See Moment award at the television BAFTAs. Inspired by the Black Lives Matter movement, the routine saw Ashley Banjo being knelt on by a police officer, a reference to George Floyd's murder. Ofcom received 24,500 complaints about the segment, but said the program had not broken broadcasting guidelines. Viewers have until 5 p.m. on 24th of May to vote for the winner, the only BAFTA award decided by the public. The winner will be announced as part of the ceremony on 6th of June, which will be hosted by comedian Richard Ayoade for a second year. But unlike last year, the awards will be held in person at a venue yet to be announced. And that's the news, but before we go, a quick recap of the headlines. Nigeria to impose travel ban on India, Brazil, and Turkey. Senate opens debate on insecurity. Anambra government imposes curfew on 6 communities. Do remember that the continued unity of Nigeria is a collective responsibility. Be sure to play your part. Do not forget, you can listen to us anywhere in the world by visiting our website at kufm.net or download our mobile app from the Google Play Store. We're also live on YouTube at KUFM Nigeria. KUFM Newsbreak was produced by Nusakai Wadiai. I'm Benjamin Kadiri, saying thanks for listening. Good evening.